This is beyond belief.
Yes.
You live in a world where you can do what you kind of want, but you can't do all that shit. I think these people just look for acceptance in a place where you're never going to find it, no matter how much money people give you.
Ooh. If you recall, we have a friend on the show called Kirsche, and she is in the middle of some crossfire right now when it comes to, well, really just one Vice reporter here. They are really going after her hard when it comes to VTubing and the VTubing community. And they put out another article here. Now, I do think it's important to understand, once again, the source of this article, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. But this article from Vice says, VTubing has an elephant in the room. Lots, what do you think that elephant in the room is?
I'm going to say they're non-existent schlong because it's probably written by a tranny.
The elephant in the room is bigotry.
Oh. I would have rather the non-existent schlong. That would have been funnier.
Oh, no. Now, this article is written by Anna Valens, and we will get back to Anna.
Wait, it's not that weirdo?
We'll get to Anna in a little bit.
Craig, girl's having a good day.
I know. VTubing has a problem with right-wing harassment. Anna Valens shares Anna's experience here. Now, this was posted after our show yesterday, so I wanted to get to this. And pretty much the first half of this is just the criticism that this person has received for going after Kirsche. Okay? Which we'll come back to this and it's the irony here of Anna Valens leading with the harassment, in quotations, against Anna. That's the top of the article here, instead of it being a footnote to the article. This is something that we see. And by the way, this is harassment here, by the way. So
you'll never be a woman. Ah!
Harassment.
Hey, Jeff, I'm about to harass the fuck out of you, man. You're never going to be a woman.
Oh, damn it. I guess Sunday means nothing to me now.
So they talk about the gamer Supps thing, and it says earlier this week, independent VTuber Ren Penrose announced they would end their partnership with gaming supplement company Gamer Supps. According to Penrose, her decision came due to their association with creators whose views strongly conflict with my own, as well as a lack of communication from the company on this issue. And they talk about, and we talked about this person over here yesterday, and how they have a hate boner for Kirsche, and like 50% of their posts are Kirsche, trying to play. Anyways, they have gone back, and this person who wrote this article more or less went in and has gone in to play the victim now, as we talked about here. Since the publication of this article, harassment against me has become particularly egregious on Twitter. An anime-themed tea company told me to kill myself. A right-wing VTuber fan encouraged me to buy a rope and hang myself right here. And so we have a couple examples here. What happened?
I didn't do that.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry.
No. Then we have this here. It says others continued with lurid harassment discussed in the original article. One Twitter user misgendered me.
No, the ultimate harassment.
And concluded, I am a degenerate with a humiliation fetish. Another used a meme to tell me you're a man. A third argued the trans community has a big problem in the room, autogonophilia. A fourth suggested I created the harassment against myself.
Well, yes. I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
You definitely did.
Right here. Rusty McShackleford over here on X says it's I'm sorry. Do you know Rusty?
Oh, it's just a take on King of the Hill, which is my favorite show.
It's just paragraph after paragraph of him humiliating himself, even explaining to normies in gratuitous detail what each slur means. This has to be a humiliation fetish thing. You are a hysterical degenerate here. You can see here the clip right here. And by the way, 2 likes on this. 2.
What a loser.
2 likes. So,
Oh,
Rusty,
that makes me happy.
yes. I did not expect this harassment to end today on Twitter, whether it's a right-wing VTuber fan using an AI image of Shiloh Hendricks to flip me off, or a harasser encourage others to bully fucking journalists. Further evidence of bigotry in VTubing has been created in real time via my Twitter replies alone. In fact, I fear I may be becoming a punching bag for the right wing in VTubing. One VTuber previously criticized for her transphobia entered my mentions to tell me, "You will never be a woman." Right here. You can see that. And so the fact that they're leading with people pushing back, and that's the one thing to remember with this, right? Why is this person?
Did you just mute yourself?
He cut out for me too.
I don't even know what the hell just happened. Why is this person seeing all this shit? They're seeing all the shit because they're making something out of nothing. Against
Slow news day.
Yes, 1,000%.
And they're also creepy person who needs the hard drive checked and possibly just thrown into a wood chipper.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Blabs, because if you recall,
I do.
Some of the responses here. I just, once again, when you look at a story here, just please consider the source. This was put on my radar here from this post here. It says, "Oh Christ, not this shit again." and as you scroll down, you'll actually find some more a clip that from this right here.
Oh yes, there.
Now
it is.
I do want to play this.
Oh, my ears.
I know. Look, Jeff, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but this is like legitimately really like infuriating and disturbing to hear. Right?
Graphic.
So let's just preface this. This is the person who wrote this article here. So a member who helps steer style guides being implemented by major media outlets that calling for killing stories on trans criminals. So let's just hear what they have to say.
In the future, there are a number of institutions that emerge. If you are a trans girl or if you are trans feminine, you can go ahead and sign up for a reservation slot to an all-day access to one of many breeding facilities where you get to breed the shit out of that cis girl pussy. You can absolutely devastate that shit, fucking destroy it, murder it. It's done.
Yeah, what the fuck? This is
weird.
This is the person writing this article. Like, consider the source here.
Is a breeding facility just like an orgy for weirdos?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
I don't either.
Yeah, right.
That's as deep as I need to know. I just am trying. Remember, I don't understand what the kids say to me in general. I don't understand what half of these words are because they're not real.
Let's look. I know this. I understand this is hard to listen to, guys. But once again, for context, you should know what this person is saying and going back to this person's thought process.
And like, they have to cycle the girls out because that pussy is absolutely out of commission. And now we have breeding saunas, we have breeding bookstores, breeding movie theaters. Those are really nice. You have breeding adult schools. You have breeding esports arenas. Very fun. This is something we're building. This is the future. This is what TERFs don't want. They understand that we're trying to build these breeding facilities. And it's really important for you to fund your local trans girl top who is absolutely destroying that good pussy right now. Like, you need to give her the funds because she is the future.
No.
But in the future that I want is I just want to live in a world where you can walk down the street and you don't even have to worry about whether you're going to be able to breed that good fucking macaroni in a pot puss.
What the fuck is it? Sorry.
No, listen.
This is retarded beyond belief.
Yes.
You live in a world where you can do what you kind of want, but you can't do all that shit. I think these people just look for acceptance in a place where you're never gonna find it, no matter how much money people give you. Ooh.
I'd like to write an article. It says journalism has an elephant in the room, right? Grape fantasies, breeding like this fucker here is the problem.
Yeah.
And the fact
Absolutely.
that we spoke about this last time, but like the fact that Vice is employing this person, fuck Vice. The fact, like, do a little digging. Maybe find out that this person not too long ago was over here talking about this and is so disrespectful. As somebody who's masquerading around as a woman talking about fucking other women. Fuck this asshole. Fuck this asshole. Over here says that one of her published features was written for Waypoint in 2006 discussing this and sex work, and has since continued reporting on gaming culture issues, including queer and trans representation in video games. A core focus of Anna's career has been adult content. Anna's book, Tumblr Porn, discusses the rise and fall of the titular social media website. Fuck you.
That's weird.
So when they come out and they release an article like this, consider the source. Consider the source and know that you can't take anything that this person says or Vice says seriously, because they ruined all their credibility by employing this person at all.
It's just gross, dude. Like, that clip that wasn't a face I was putting on to be funny. Ew.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Well, hold on a second, too. When I think of esports, I think of, like, don't kids watch a lot of esports? Like, isn't that something that, like, younger people are into? Why do you need to mix that with a breeding ground? Like, go to your own apartment and do what you want to do. But, like, nobody's giving you money for your fucking weird-ass fantasies. This is gross.
It's fucking weird, man. Really fucking weird. I'm tired of this nonsense. I really am, man. Jacob says, forget wood chipper, Hudson River for them. Thank you, Jacob. Y Incarnate says this clown had to go out of his way to ego search himself in image board archives to point out someone did not mince words on his conduct. He can put himself on reservation. Thank you so much, Y Incarnate. Marmalin says, reminder, this started because Kirsche went into this dude's past and has the most insane sexual fantasies since he was allegedly upset Velour company didn't accept him. Oh, that's right, because he wanted to be a VTuber. That was his whole thing.